So this session, let us start with a problem came in JEE Main 2024 2022 second session. Okay, exact date I don't know, but it came in 2024 2022 both. How to answer this question where area of triangle is given 4 square unit and given these points are collinear, then the value of beta is what? Just simple algebraic calculation. Area of ABC given 4 square unit, so this implies determinant of 1, you know area of triangle formula, 1 alpha 0 x1 y1 1, take this manner better, 1 alpha half into 1 alpha 1 alpha 0 1 0 alpha 1, this is the area of triangle formula, equal to plus minus 4. Why plus minus 4? Because area means maybe both positive or negative. You can assume that delta ABC its mod is 4. So area of ABC is plus minus 4. From there you can get the value of alpha. Let us find 1 into 0 minus alpha into and plus 1 into alpha square equal to plus minus 4. Okay, so this implies half into equal to plus minus 4. These two are getting cancelled. So alpha is coming to be plus minus 8. Okay. Now see the problem. These 3 points are given to be collinear. Given alpha minus alpha 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 square beta, they are collinear. If you take this point as A, this one B, this one C, then obviously slope of AB, slope of BC. Even you can put that value of determinant equal to 0. So slopes are equal, I am comparing that way. Alpha minus minus alpha, minus alpha minus alpha, this divided by alpha square plus alpha. So minus alpha equal to beta minus alpha by alpha square plus alpha. So beta minus alpha going to be minus alpha square minus alpha. So beta is minus alpha square. Alpha is plus minus 8. So this is going to be minus 64. Option C is correct option. Okay. Now let us do, this sum came in JEE Main August 27 and it was there in 2021 session 2. No, August 27 2021 session 2 it came. It's a fantastic problem. Here it is given that A equal to this matrix modulo x plus 1 modulo x plus 2. As soon as you see the problem, you start thinking, and then modulo x plus 3, again modulo x plus 3, modulo x plus 2 modulo x plus 4. Greatest integer function they have given. Now given that data equal to, I am writing in brief, 192, then x belongs to which interval? Part A given 68, 69. Then like this, 4 intervals are given. B is 62, 63, 65, 66, and D is 60, 61. So how to start this problem? It's a very good problem. You need to use modulo property. Modulo x plus 1 is integer, you can write modulo x plus 1. Similarly, modulo x plus 2, it is not a difficult also. Modulo x plus 2, it's like this. Put all these values over there in the given determinant. So this implies determinant you write straight, it is modulo x plus 1, modulo x plus 2, modulo x plus 3, modulo x plus 3 plus 3, modulo x plus 2 plus 4. This is given to be 192. The best way to solve this sum is to use the property of determinant. What is that? You subtract first row from second and third row, or as your convenience. Okay, we are operating with this. R2 dash R2 minus R1, R3 dash R3 minus R1. So modulo x plus 1 plus 2, keep it unchanged, not determinant, not matrix, it is a determinant only. Okay, never do this mistake. It is given in determinant, that is 192. If you subtract, it is minus 1, then 1, 0, and here minus 1, then 0, this is 1. So simple. And now we can expand it easily. How to expand? Before expansion, you do one thing, you subtract this from this, or you expand directly. X plus 1, this multiplied by 1 minus 0, modulo x plus 2, if we take this one, then minus 1 minus 0, modulo x plus 3, then 0 plus 1, so 1, this is equal to 0. Simplify it, modulo x plus 1 plus modulo x plus 2, clear? No, not 0, it is 192 given, sorry, it is 192. Given 192, this thing is given 192. Now this will give us 3 into modulo x plus 6. So this implies 3 into modulo x is 186. Modulo x 63. Modulo x 63 is an integer, so it will lie in the interval. X must belong to this interval 63, 64. Isn't it? But 63, 64, no option is given. Check once. My calculation 63, 64 whether coming or not. 3 modulo x, oh my god, this is 62 here. So this will belong to what? 62 and 63. So option B is correct. Let us go for this kind of problem where they have asked you to add the determinant. It came in April 12, 2023 first session. The sum is, let dk, this is determinant, it is a function of k, that's why it is given 2k and 2k minus 1 n square plus n plus 2 n square plus n, and then n plus 2 given. See this sum, this is very interesting sum because other two rows are unchanged. Then addition takes place in the first row only. Sigma dk k equal to 1 to n given 96. So sigma dk going to be what? Summation of the first row element, other two rows will remain the same. These are constants, n square, n plus 2, second row and third row. These are unchanged. They have asked you to check, they have asked you to find the value of n. Find n. We'll do it. If we add first two element, n elements are there, sigma 1 will be n only. Sigma k will be what? N into n plus 1 by 2. Sigma 2k minus 1. Starting from 1, it is sum of all odd numbers. 1, 3, 5 up to n terms. N by 2 twice a plus n minus 1 into d. Answer is n square. So put it there. This is given 96. Alright. This sum is given 96. You have to solve the value of n. So you first cancel this. And then you subtract first row from second and third row. R2 minus R1. R3 dashed R3 minus R1. So there will be n square plus n square. If you subtract 0, 2, 0, 0, 0 and n plus 2 equal to 96. Understand? So expanding in terms of first column. N into 2 into n plus 2. This implies n square plus 2n equal to 48. So n square 2n minus 48, 0. N plus 8. Therefore, n minus 8 and 6. Clear? Understood? Now, let us take, today we will be solving JEE main type of problems. Yeah? JEE main. Number of distinct real roots of so this sum came in JEE main 2016 and 2021 session 2 July 25. Okay, postponed. So these 2 years it came in JEE main. Number of distinct real roots of this equation sin x, cos x, cos x, cos x, sin x cos x, sin x equal to 0 in the interval minus pi by 4 less than equal to x less than equal to pi by 4. Option A 4 given, 1, 2 and option D given 3. Which one correct option you have to find? This thing equal to 0 given. So how to start? Will you use property or you don't use property? Depend on that. You can use property, of course you can use property. But is there any other way to get? Can you expand it directly? That also you can do. It's not a difficult one, you can expand that also. But one thing I have observed, if I add all 3 rows into the first row, one thing is coming common. So I am fond of using property, I will be using property. What property? Just use R1 dash equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Therefore from here what you get? This implies 2 cos x. Here also coming 2 cos x plus sin x. Am I correct? This thing R1 dash equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 I have used up. So what do I get? Cos x, sin x cos x, and then cos x, sin x equal to 0. So what you will do there, it has some advantage getting same term there in the first row. You take sin x plus 2 cos x common, 1, 1, 1, then cos x, isn't it? And I told you when I was discussing properties of determinants that getting one row completely in terms of one constant, you are very lucky, because next step you will subtract one column from other two. It will reduce number of steps, isn't it? So what you do there, just do this operation, C2 dash equal to C2 minus C1, C3 dash equal to C3 minus C1. So 1 cos x, 0, 0, 0. This will be 0. Am I correct? This is all right. So what you actually get there, this on simplification, this multiplied by whole square equal to 0. So two options, if sin x plus 2 cos x 0, this will imply tan x minus 2, and if this will imply tan x 1. They have given you the interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 4, minus pi by 4 to pi by 4, isn't it? They have given x belongs to minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. Tan x equal to minus 2 will not lie in this interval. It exceeds 1 more than 45 degree, and below also less than minus 45 degree. Tan x is increasing function, you know. If you go by the graph, then minus pi by 4 graph is going to be like this. In the interval minus pi by 4 to pi by 4, it is increasing. So for this one, no solution we get from here. No solution from here. So what do you get? Here you get x pi by 4. Tan x equal to pi by 4 is the only solution we got here, isn't it? So it's coming one solution only. Clear? Let us go for this kind of problem. What is the value of this determinant? Today we will stick to JEE main type, and then end, if we have time, we will do it for advance. Let us start with this. This came in year close to 2024. February 1, 2023 first session. Main fx given this way. 1 plus sin square x cos square x sin 2x. Next one, sin square 1 plus cos square sin 2x sin square x 1 plus this is sin 2x. Alright, this is fx given and x given to be belonging to this interval. X belongs to which interval? Pi by 6 to pi by 3. Alpha beta respectively maximum and minimum value. Alpha beta maximum minimum value of fx, it is given. Okay, then which option is correct? Beta square 2 root alpha equal to 19 by 4. This way they have given 4 options. 2 root alpha equal to 19 by 4. This is alpha. Part C, alpha square 9 by 2 or alpha square minus beta square 4 root 3. Alpha beta are maximum and minimum value of this expression. Very easy, you just find it, solve it. How to? You take the advantage of this kind of terms. See, if you add here, then these are coming constant. Take the advantage of this thing first. What addition? U2 C1 dash equal to C1 plus C2. Isn't it? So fx going to be what? 1 plus sin square plus cos square 2. Again 2 and 1. You all understand? Sin 2x cos square x. This is sin 2x. 1 plus sin 2x. What to do after this step? We'll try to get 0 in one step, isn't it? So let us use property once more. We are going to use property once more. How to use the property? You can subtract first row from second and third row. Just do it. Use R2 dash equal to R2 minus R1. So 2 cos square x sin 2x 0 1 0 minus 1 0 1. Finished. Not finished here. So 2 into 1 minus 0, now you can expand. Cos square x minus cos square x. You're expanding this manner. This is 0 minus 0 plus cos square x into it will be 0. Sin 2x 1. So this expression is what? 2 plus sin 2x. Clear? So if 2 plus sin 2x, what is f max? F is 2 plus sin 2x. F max is 2 plus 1. F main is 2 minus 1. So which option is correct? Beta square 9 plus 2. No, it's not coming. Beta square, no. Then which one correct? check once maximum and minimum value in the interval. Is it possible? Alpha beta you can find, no? Maximum value they have given alpha, minimum value beta. I got 3 and 1. So check which option is coming. Alpha square plus beta square 9 by 2. No, alpha square plus beta square not 9 by 2. Then what? Have I got wrong? Check once. Expression is what? 2 plus sin 2x. Where I am going wrong? I am going wrong because blindly I have used the concept that the minimum value is 2 minus 1. This is not true. This is not true. Please check, because interval they have restricted. X belongs to pi by 6 to pi by 3. X belongs to pi by 6 to pi by 3. So in this interval, what is the maximum value that we have to find? Isn't it? Sin 2x, increasing function. So find the maximum value of the function in this interval. Pi by 6 to pi by 3. What is the maximum value and what is the minimum value? X is greater than, you write this way, pi by 6 less than pi by 3. So 2x is greater than pi by 3 less than 2 pi by 3. You agree or not? Check the graph of the function here. 2x, sin 2x graph. You just check sin 2x, 0 here, at pi by 2 0, pi also 0, minus pi by 2 you need not take. Okay, so the graph of function is like this. Achha, another thing, it is 0 over there also, no? At x equal to 0 also it is 0. So the graph is not like this. It will be passing through 0, it will be passing through pi by 2 also. And maximum value is 1. The graph is going to be like this. For x belongs to pi by 6 to pi by 3. So sin 2x belonging to where? Check once. First you check the interval I got correctly or not. Pi by 3 to 2 pi by 3, how to see the maximum value? Pi by 3 to 2 pi by 3. What does the maximum value occur? At which point? And what is the maximum value? Interval given pi by 6 to pi by 3. Then 2 plus sin 2x. First we'll find sin 2x. Can you take the value here? At 0? Can you take the value at 0? Is there any scope of getting maximum value in the interval 1? Check that. Is it increasing or decreasing? So many questions arising. 2 pi by 3 lies here, somewhere like this, 2 pi by 3. And pi by 3 lies here. So it is maximum value there and minimum value over there at 2 pi by 3. Isn't it? No, it has minimum value before that at this point. This observation you have to do minimum value here. Maximum value here, minimum value lies here. What is that point? Pi plus pi by 2 is what? 3 pi by 2 by 2. 3 pi by 4, it has maximum, minimum most value. Sin 2x has minimum most value at 3 pi by 4. So for x equal to 3 pi by 4, sin 2x going to be what? 2 into 3 pi by 2. This is sin what? How much? Check. 2 into 3 pi by 4. So 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 means minus 1. It has minimum most value minus 1 and maximum value at pi by 3 for x equal to pi by 3. So for that maximum value, f max will be 2 pi sin 2 pi by 3 and f min is 2 minus 1. This is how much, check? Sin 2 pi by 3 how much? Root 3 by 2. And this is 1. So now just check which option is correct. You understand? Alpha beta value, alpha is there. 2 plus root 3 by 2 and that is 1. Check which one correct. I think this one is coming correct. Check. F max is alpha, F min is beta. You have to check with the options, no other way. Options there. Beta square minus 2 root alpha, beta square plus 2 root alpha. Check once. Or alpha square minus beta square. Alpha how much I got? 2 plus root 3 by 2. Check with that. Alpha square 2 plus root 3 by 2 whole square and beta square is minus 1. So 16, 19 by 4 minus 1 plus root 3. Option, some problem is there. Check once. Okay, we'll think later. Just go through this sum first. Question given this way. This came in main, JEE main, April 10. 2019. This. If delta 1 equal to x sin theta cos theta minus sin theta minus x 1 cos theta 1 x and delta 2 equal to given x sin 2 theta cos 2 theta minus sin 2 theta minus x 1 and then cos 2 theta 1 x x not equal to 0, then for all theta belongs to 0 pi by 2 delta 1 minus delta 2 equal to minus 2x cube. Delta 1 minus delta 2, find which option is correct. This will be x into cos 2 theta minus cos 4 theta, delta 1 into delta 2 x cube plus x minus 1, and delta 1 plus delta 2 is minus 2x cube. If you solve it, what's the value of delta 1 you are getting? Minus x cube. And delta 2?
Delta 2 also minus x cube.
So I am not going to do it. As you have done it already, no need to do it. Then let us do this one sum containing omega. Let omega equal to minus half plus I root 3 by 2. Let then the value of the determinant 1 1 1 minus 1 minus omega square 1 omega square omega 4 is equal to what? 3 omega and 3 omega 1 minus omega. Will you try once? So try, I am joining in 1 or 2 minutes. be what?
C.
Let me check. This is the easiest one they have asked, which is based on cube roots of unity concept. Cube roots of unity, omega cube is equal to 1, you know very well. If required, we'll put the value over there. So this one, if you write, this is going to be equal to 1, 1, 1, 1 minus 1 minus omega square, 1 omega square omega. Why? As omega cube equal to 1, omega 4 is omega cube into omega, this is equal to omega. Now you subtract this from this and expand. So this will be what? 1, 0, 0, 1, 1 minus 2 minus omega square minus 1, and this will be omega minus 1. Just subtract it. Clear? So this will be, what you did there, R2 dash equal to R2 minus R1, R3 dash R3 minus R1. So expand it, minus of 2 plus omega square, omega minus 1, omega square minus 1 whole square. So minus 2 omega minus 2 plus omega cube 1, and this is omega 4 omega, isn't it? So on simplification it is minus 2 omega plus 1 plus omega square minus omega minus 1. So this is 3 omega square minus 3 omega. 3 omega into omega minus 1. B is coming the correct option. Okay? Clear? Now another one, that JEE main, you will try to solve other sums at home. Just I am taking another one which came in 2002, but these are advanced problems. This is one advanced problem. Advanced problem I am not discussing today. Acha, this one let us do. JEE main sums are comparatively easier. JEE main or WBJEE, only speed matters. So this sum came in JEE main July 29, 2022, session 2. Delta given this manner: p factorial, p plus 1 factorial, p plus 2 factorial, and again p plus 1 factorial, p plus 2, p plus 3, again p plus 2, p plus 3, then the sum of the maximum and minimum value. Again it is given p and p plus 2 are prime numbers and delta equal to this. Sum of the maximum values of alpha and beta such that p to the power alpha, p plus p to the power beta divides delta. It is given. Some they are made bit complicated. P and p plus 2 be prime numbers and let delta equal to this. Sum of the maximum values of alpha and beta, so that find the sum of maximum values of alpha beta. Not a difficult sum at all. Not a difficult sum at all. This delta divided by p to the power alpha, suppose it is divisible by p square, then alpha is what? 2. Suppose it is divisible by p plus 2 whole cube, then beta is 3, like that. So delta given this way, or this you can write p factorial p plus 1 p factorial, isn't it? You can write that, or you can do one thing. You keep this one unchanged, these two unchanged. This you write p plus 2 p plus 1 factorial. This you write p plus 1 factorial. This is as it is, only this one you change, and this one unchanged. Here you write. Clear? Are you getting anything common? No, not so far. We have not got anything common. If there was p plus 1, then it could be advantageous. Can you get it by some manipulation? Or we have to expand it once more, because see, nothing is coming common here, nothing is coming common here, nothing is coming common here, isn't it? So to get something common, you can do two things. You can subtract this from this directly, because factorial n plus 1 is factorial n into n plus 1. If we subtract p plus 1 factorial minus p factorial, what do I get? P factorial you take common, p plus 1 minus 1. So this is going to be simply, if you subtract like that, if you continue, it's my way of calculation. You may do it with different manner. Okay, first you keep this one unchanged. This column, p plus 1 factorial then you subtract this from this. So this will be only p plus 2. P plus 2, no, it is not coming. It is not coming that manner. So what to do with so many factorials? Will you go on multiplying or go on writing that expression? This way expansion did not work, as you cannot take common. What can be done? Several ways are there. This is just one way I have approached the sum. If you can write one more terms here. Then you can get common. All factorial will be coming common. Can you find? Can you see it here? If you just write, I am showing you the first step. You write p plus 1 p factorial. Then you write this thing p plus 2 p plus 1 p factorial. Isn't it? It's alright. And this one also you change p plus 2 p plus 1 factorial. This one how to write? P plus 3 p plus 2 p plus 1 factorial. And this one p plus 2 p plus 3 p plus 2 factorial, and this one p plus 3 and p plus 2 factorial. Clear? Then what you will do, you will take factorial p common from first row, from second row and from third row. So what do you get? 1 p plus 1. This is the advantage now. See, I am also doing by trial and error method, but by seeing it, you can do it if once you practice this kind of sums. You will never get common sum like that. Sometimes it is for MCQ, it is 1 p plus 3 p plus 4 p plus 3. No other way to do it. Clear? So what we'll do there now? This is coming to be whatever you got, that you write. Getting 3 ones means you can subtract. This is coming 0. This is 1. You take p plus 2 common. This is p plus 2, p plus 3 minus, so into 2. Then again 0, 1. This if you subtract 1, I am subtracting what? If you do mistake here, then you have to pay the price. So now if you subtract, what is there? You can do that subtraction also. R3 minus R2. You do that better. Direct. Okay? So 1 and this thing is p plus 3 common. This into 2. Now expand it. P plus 1 and what do you get? This minus this 2. Just direct everything 2. Clear? So value is coming p factorial, p plus 1 factorial. Now look at the expression what they have given. It divides p to the power alpha, p plus 2 to the power beta. So this you expand, p and p plus 1, p factorial, and this one, their prime number. No other prime can divide. Isn't it? This is p plus 2, p plus 1 factorial. See what you get? Factorial p square, p plus 1, factorial p square, p plus 1, p plus 2 and p plus 1 factorial. So write another one and p factorial, isn't it? So factorial p cube is coming. Clear? P plus 1 square and p plus 2. So p plus 2, its index is 1. So beta is 1 and alpha is 3. Beta 1, alpha 3. Clear? So now check what is correct. Maximum value is what? 1 plus 3, that is 4. Clear? Done? Understood? So if this little bit helps you, I'll be very happy. I've tried. JEE Main, next we'll solve JEE Advanced. But determinant, if determinant is under control, matrix also under control. Isn't it?